Ellie saved a cat that was nearly hit by a truck, but the very next second, something incredible happened. The cat stood up on two legs, just like a human. Then, to Ellie's shock, it spoke, thanking her for saving its life. The cat then explained that it had urgent business to attend to, but promised to repay her kindness in the future. With that, it transformed back into an ordinary cat and disappeared down the street. That evening, Ellie returned home, still puzzled by what had happened earlier that day. But before she could dwell on it for too long, a strange sight appeared on the streets. A long procession of upright, walking cats had gathered outside. At the very center of the group, seated with regal dignity, was their leader, the king of the cat kingdom. Hearing the unusual commotion outside, Ellie stepped out to investigate. To her astonishment, the entire procession stopped right in front of her. One of the cat officials gestured for Ellie to step forward. Then, with great formality, they announced that they had come to repay their debt.
本日あなた様がお助けになられたお方は猫王様のご子息ルーン様にあらせられます。あまりのことの重大さゆえ、この度猫王様直々にお礼に伺いました。
It was only then that Ellie realized the cat she had saved earlier that day was actually the prince of the cat kingdom. To show gratitude for saving his only son, the cat king had prepared a grand gift for Ellie. A servant handed her a gift list and told her that starting tomorrow, a series of fortunate events would unfold in her life. With that, the cats took their leave. The next morning, strange things began happening one after another. First, Ellie received a call from a classmate. For some reason, her house was suddenly filled with tennis rackets. Every single one of them looked identical to the one that had broken when she saved the cat. Then, Ellie's mom called her downstairs. To her shock, their yard had become completely overgrown with catnip overnight. Thick, dense patches of it covered the entire space. But it was almost time for school, so Ellie had no choice but to push through the catnip and hurry out the door. She had barely taken a few steps when she noticed something unsettling. A few stray cats were quietly following her. Then, more cats started to join in, and more, until an entire horde of cats was chasing after her. Ellie had no idea what was happening. She could only run for her life. She arrived at school, completely out of breath and utterly confused.